What is going on, everybody? Lord Goldson here, and basically in this video I'm gonna be showing basically me putting together a sculpture of a particular character. I believe it's a character based off someone from Dark Souls. I never really played that game, so I probably wouldn't know who this character is trying to be a replica of, but I'm pretty sure somebody out there knows exactly who this character is a replica of. So basically right here I am scaling down the statue because I didn't even realize how big this statue was until I brought into a puppet on the scene and like made the floor pop up in order for me to see where the ground level was, and I had to scale down the puppet drastically and then basically make sure his arms is out because like I said, I'm sculpting, I'm taking pieces of a sculpture that I basically save piece by piece, and at the end of this video I will show you exactly where I got the sculpture from and who created it and what the sculpture of his creation look like in particular. But basically I took all the pieces of that specific warrior in his creation. I grouped it together and then saved it and then made a new save file as a character, and that's why I saved it as to be done, meaning I have to get it done. So in this first video I will be showing me just piecing together the sculpture pieces and basically turning it into an actual playable puppet. So in the next video I'm gonna be tampering more with the gadgets and trying to get the puppet itself not to be so janky and glitchy basically, because you'll see towards the end of this video that it wasn't complete, but it takes a long process. It's a long process, especially when you're fumbling and messing up, because I did mess up because there was a point where I realized I had to take every piece and take it off collision, because the minute I went to go play with it, everything started to collide into each other and boom, it just turned into a big mess. You'll see in a short time. Be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back now, and basically this was me continuously trying to put the pieces together, and as you can see, yes, this is the crisis that I ran into, and I constantly was trying to figure it out. I thought it was the movable option that was disturbing it, but then I realized there was a collision option. But the only reason why I couldn't open the menu for the collision option was because once I pieced it onto the puppet, it became part of the puppet originally, which makes sense. Please be advised that towards the end of the video there is a lot of information that is being shared, and if you're looking to do exactly what I've just did, learn from my mistakes and don't waste time. Thank you, and if you watch to the end of the video, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. I think it's gotta be the sculpture overall. Hold on, let me see something. It's gotta be this overall. It's probably on collidable. Yeah, everything in here is on collidable. So I'm probably gonna have to hold on, let me see something. How did I do that? Alright, so I just hit square over. So if I go like this and hit square over this, being that it's connected already, oh man, I'm gonna have to rewind everything and make sure it's not collidable before I even put it there. And there you have it. Basically I had to take everything, rewind, undo everything I did, and basically you hear the chipmunk voice going crazy in the background. So I basically had to redo everything I just did after the fact that I uncollide everything, basically make everything not collidable. So I had to make the entire sculpture, every piece of the entire sculpture not collidable in order for it not to want to try to separate from each other once being on top of the puppet, which makes perfect sense. But that's just something I had to learn in the process of attempting to create a puppet from sculpture pieces. And right here, I was just attempting to try to do it like from a whole bunch scale. But what I didn't realize, I completely missed the and being that that was paint, it doesn't have collision. I don't think paint has a collidable option. I was scared that that might collide off of the puppet as well, the little side pieces to the armor, but it turned out to be successful, so I was happy about that. Coming to the next clip right now, so I'll be back in a short while. Alright, I'm back, and basically this is me going through the process all over again, but this is basically, you learn, man, you learn from your mistakes, and like it took a while. It took a while. It took about 40 minutes. I mean, it probably would have been, it took me about an hour and 20 minutes to complete this, just doing like piece by piece. I didn't even like really like try to clean it up towards the end. So with that being said, basically it would have took me a lot more less time if I would have known to take off the collision, and I probably would have completed this part at least within 30 minutes, probably 25, if I would have just got everything connect correctly in the first shot. Probably would have took about 25 minutes, 30 minutes the most, but it took me about an hour because I had to go back and forth figuring out what the problem was with the collision. So learn from my mistakes, and yeah. So I'm not gonna be talking anymore through the video. Once you hear the chipmunk voice, I'm gonna be talking about like I'm not gonna be giving pro tips, but you're gonna be learning from my mistakes. So once you hear my chipmunk voice going in, then yeah.
I think that's why it's doing that. I think I know why it's doing that. I think I know why it's doing that. I think I know exactly why it's doing that. But you can't, yeah, I can't add it to both of them. I think that's why it's doing it. So there's no stomach area for here. So leave it like that. Oh, no stomach area. Let's see how that works now. No, it's still, why is it still popping it beyond what it needs to be? Like, I'm not understanding that. Also, hold on, let me see something. You know what? It might be something inside of here that I forgot to not put collidable. Okay, let's disconnect this, right? And then let's grab this and see what it is that's still collidable. Okay, so that's not it. This might be it. That's not it. Oh, it might be this. I forgot I put this piece in here. No, but that piece is a part of... So what piece is it? Might it be this one? Maybe? Yep. And then let's see if this might be it as well. Probably because it is. Yep. Alright, let's take that out. Yep. There we go. There we go. Yes. Okay, there we go. gonna have to make it work somehow. Some way, somehow. Some way, somehow. So, most likely what I'm gonna do is... Alright, so... Okay, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. So let's put this like that, right? And then put it up, into it like that. So he's gonna be short footed, right? It's almost gonna be like he's on his tippy toe on this one. Now think about it, but let's see what happens if I bring it up here a little bit more. Matter of fact, I could probably just increase it in size, but first let me get this one over here and bring it. So that way I can just click on them both and like increase the size like that. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. If anything, I'll just do it piece by piece. As far as... Okay. Something in there is pushing everything. So I definitely forgot about that. Hold up, let me, I definitely forgot about that. Let me take, oh, okay. Yeah, disconnect that entirely, and then let me take this. Oh, yep. Disconnect that. Yep. Back out. So we're not talking no more. So now I'm gonna have to go in here and take off. Alright, collide is off, so it's probably on this. This is a separate piece with collide on it as well. Yep, pretty much right. So take it off of that, and then is there any more pieces besides? So this piece goes with that piece, right? So all the collide is off of that one. So let's take collide off of this one now. Let's see. Oh, it's not on there, so it's up here, like the last one. Take it off of that, and then this one too. Take it off of that, and then that one. Take it off of that. And this one. Take it off of that. Now let's try this one more again. That's perfect. No, it's perfect right there. Put that right there. That's perfect as well. Okay, now let's... Oh, I forgot to do... Let's do... Yeah. Okay, let me see what happens when I play with the fabric and move around. Okay. I'll fix that hand a little bit real quick before I do anything else. Let's bring it forward, bring it, tilt it, bring it down. And then, last but not least, put the hands by the hands. And, so make sure the hands, part of the hands, don't really go right up in there. Okay. Wait, did I take a line off? Oh, I did take a line off. Yep. Wait, why isn't that leg moving? Hold on. That leg isn't moving. So what is this leg attached to if it's not moving? It should be attached to this.
As always, thank you for watching, and just to give you an idea of where exactly I did get this from, it was from a sculpture, and I decided to make it into an actual puppet. And this is the person who created the sculpture. It's a replica of someone from Dark Souls, and it was by the Trickmaster with a couple of S's in there. And here goes the original character. And this original character is not a puppet whatsoever. I basically broke it down and took all the pieces, so to give you an idea of what exactly I'm talking about. Just before I exit, when I went into remix mode, I decided to go into the character itself to see if it was a puppet indeed, but unfortunately no, it wasn't a puppet. And when I realized that it wasn't a puppet, I said, you know what, I'm gonna take all the pieces. So I basically I grabbed all the pieces. Before I grabbed all the pieces, I made sure I combined it, all of them together. And then, well, combined it, the pieces that belong together. I made sure I combined it, those pieces together. Like, as far as you see, if I grab this, I won't grab the belt with it. But if I put them together from the start, now I could grab and release it and move it. So basically, that's what I did with every part of the character himself. I like laid them across the the invisible the freaking air. I don't even know, just the abyss of emptiness. I basically laid his body parts across, you know what I mean, head, leg, arm, leg, all that good stuff, chest in the middle, lower abdomen, but there's no lower part to him except for this part. But that's basically like a little, it is part of his wardrobe. So there wasn't no lower part for him, so I would just say the chest base, and then the legs, everything, I laid them out, and then I just made sure I grouped it all together. And then once I grouped it all together, I saved the puppet as an individual save. Like, for an example, it will give you the option to save it. So I saved this as the whole puppet, and then I opened up a new creation, and basically I made sure I was in character creation. So when I finish and accomplish this character completely, I would release it. And I'm pretty sure it's released because it's already remixable. But there's gonna be a part 2 where I'm gonna tamper with all the gears. I'm gonna mess with the gears in for the character. For this character particular, this video was just showing me putting the pieces together, and my mistakes with the collision. But in the next video, part 2 of this video, basically I will be going through the gadgets and really trying to make the character be work complete without no faultiness, or you know what I mean, no no bugginess, you know what I mean. So thank you for watching. If you watched all the way through, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and you're welcome to come back if you like, and give a thumbs up. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.
Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.